think it's pretty easy with studies and stuff on the internet and social media to get a sense of what are some of these metrics of the elite players. There's a lot of data on that. So from your perspective, having been through what you have, what is the key advice you would give to those developmental players?
Yeah, don't treat them like mini professionals. They're a different cohort and understand some of these elements of enjoyment and experimentation. But then also at the same point, we can feed into some of the benefits that we're now in a generation that understand more information, that whether it's the hand on the phone, whether it's the playing games, gamification of information, I think is a real critical one. Simple things, track height, track weight, see what these changes are over time. Understand what maybe you don't specialize too early, but understand if you want to be a soccer player, like, are you a defender? Are you a creator? Are you a goal scorer? And what are the physical traits for doing that? And go and repeat them. Go and excel. Make these become your unique selling point. Hide your weaknesses and push your strengths fundamentally. And then how we can use information outside of the club. And these are just coming back to lifestyle. So what is our sleep hygiene like? What is our recovery capabilities like? How do we manage the day-to-day stresses of school to then formal training, to informal training, to play? And I think having information around that can be really meaningful. And again, the gamification of how did I sleep, or what did I eat, or why did I do that at that time, and being ultimately similar to the information of was selling, why we're collecting data with our professional athletes is what's the rationale and why should I invest my time into doing this? And the amount of the bandwidth of information is becoming closer and closer to the human body, probably to a point where it's going to be in our body at some point, whether
Yes.
that's on our wrist or whether it's a new glasses that's got information in my lens. It's certainly becoming closer and closer. And even we had a practical example at the club with a suspected cardiac arrest, and like the first protocol is the person had an Apple Watch on, so the medical team go to action and that they can use the Apple Watch in a real world situation. So that's the sort of a little bit of a tangent, but just talking about that bandwidth and the accessibility of information now.
For sure.
It's very different to a decade ago.
Oh, yes.